Shifting focus to Ethiopia, where the civil war has turned into a battle of ethnicities. On target are ethnic Tigrayans. Some of them have declared war against the government of Abiy Ahmed. They're marching towards the capital to seize control. In response, the government seems to have launched a crackdown on the Tigrayan community. From Tigrayan lawyers to bankers to priests, a number of them are being arbitrarily detained. Here's a report on why the crackdown could divide Ethiopia further.
The civil war in Ethiopia is escalating. What started as a political conflict has now turned into an ethnic battle. Ethiopia is an ethnically diverse country. It's made up of 7 major ethnic groups: Oromo, Amhara, Somali, Tigray, Sidamo, Gurage and Waleta. In the current conflict, ethnic Tigrayans are at war with the government. They live primarily in the Tigray region. This is where the conflict began last year. It has now spilled over to the rest of the country. Paramilitary Tigrayan forces are marching towards Ethiopia's capital. They plan to topple the government of Abiy Ahmed. Fearing this might come true, the government has declared a state of emergency. It is carrying out arbitrary detentions of ethnic Tigrayans, even those who are not revolting. From bank CEOs to lawyers to priests, even local United Nations officials, no one is being spared. On November 4th, the Ethiopian police detained Tadel Gebramedin, a lawyer handling the cases of detainees. Days later, the police detained Daniel Tekeste, the CEO of Lion Bank. Then 37 religious workers were arrested from 4 churches in Addis Ababa. This was followed by the detention of 16 UN officials. And now, 72 workers of the World Food Programme have been arrested. What's common between all these detentions? The detainees are mostly Tigrayans. What's their fault? Their ethnicity. It no longer matters if they're against the state or not.
They're Ethiopians, they are UN staff members, and we would like to see them released, regardless of whatever ethnicity is listed on their identity cards.
The crackdown is intensifying. It threatens to divide Ethiopia further. People are being held without credible evidence. Tigrayans living abroad are protesting, asking why their community is being targeted.
What Abiy Ahmed Ali achieved after the whole year is the entire destruction of our community, the entire destruction of private property, mass killing, mass rape, gang rapes, and famine, man-made famine, and so on.
Just praying. We don't know what happened to them, because you heard that sometimes you heard there's a bombing in the city where near my family is staying. So, but I don't know whether they are dying or not. I'm just praying, please God, keep my family alive. That's the only hope we have, praying.
Back in Addis Ababa, the government says it only wants to ensure rule of the law in the country, that it wants everyone to respect the law of the land. It says the arrests are not arbitrary, but based on the constant monitoring of suspects.
There is a state of emergency in Ethiopia. There is a force that is undertaking measures to ensure the rule of law prevails in Ethiopia. A resident UN staff member should respect the law of the country. They are not in space, they are in Ethiopia. They have to respect Ethiopia's law one by one. If they don't respect the law of the land, they will be legally held accountable whether they are a UN or African Union staff.
The arrest may or not be discriminatory, but they will only widen the ethnic divide in the country and leave it fractured beyond repair. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.